All right, so we're still in Act Two in this one, y'all guys. So let's do this shit, y'all guys. And in the near future, I'm gonna try my best to get the best ending in the near future, y'all guys. So, but for now, we're gonna continue with Act Two, y'all guys. Let's do this shit. Let's do Natsuki's thing first. Okay, so I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh of from within the closet. Seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Looking for something there? She, she says, "Fucking Monica." She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if something else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki sighs when he slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things that you can't admit that you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of ran in your face. What's that supposed to be? I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. You know that feel? I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls is a series I never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of the demographic or just simply terrible. You're not good. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Viper. Consider it a lesson. Don't judge a book. Basically, don't judge a book by its cover. Basically, the text was distorted, though. In fact, Suki pulled out the first volume of Paraphia Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Uh, I stare at the cover. It features four girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses, and exceeding Mo. Don't just stand there. Uh, Masuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the window sills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. When chairs be more comfortable, take my seat. Chairs won't work. Can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crossed her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. That, not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming additional space. Wow. She hopes I won't notice. She could I could feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? Probably a while, Natsuki, probably. Because it's probably been a while since you read the beginning of the series. You know, you don't go back and flip through the other volumes every now and then. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? Uh, she thinks that I'm not paying attention. I'm not. I am, but nothing's really happening yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make it for the lack of plot. Are you sure this is boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read, well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. I know what I mean. She has a question mark. You don't? I'm, it's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in, please? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of it yet. Well, to be fair, note that not all. I know manga is supposed to be like a comic or some shit like that, but not all manga is towards children, yeah, guys. There are a bunch of mangas out there that are targeted for adults. So yeah, makes me want to punch them in the face. Well, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, I guess. I gravitated towards the other losers over time, but it's probably harder for someone like you. Hmm? Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if I fell. There you go. We we know. I I know that there's some implication in Act One that Natsuki might have an abusive father, but in Act Two solidifies the shit basically. basically her dad is abusive towards her. Basically, damn, that's cold. Not damn, that's cold. This is pretty depressing if you really think about it. Like seeing Natsuki being treated like crap by her own father, like that is just awful. Like like there are children throughout the world that has felt the same way that Natsuki has felt in 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 her lifetime. And it's just depressing to hear and think about it. At least it's safe here in the club room. So basically, that's the reason why Natsuki prefers being in the club room as opposed to being at home. Except Monk is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off at the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, me. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problem. Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, uh, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah, yeah. Flip the page. Time passes. Natsuki has been is strangely quiet now. I glance over to her. And then she fucking falls asleep while I was reading the manga in game, yeah guys. She dead ass fell asleep, like damn. Was we sitting down for too long, bro? And Natsuki, yeah. Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight to me into me. Hey. Holy shit, bro. Oh jeez. Now, let's see what Yuri's is. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of a cover of a book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Hmm. Ah, crap. I think she knows me. Looking at her, I sneak another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. I was focused and probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I just reread a bit of this so shit begins to be the story. Oh no wait, it's already the story. That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it, but not for any particular reason. Just curious how come you have two copies of the same book. Uh, well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I meant Just happened to buy two of them. See, so there's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me why I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Right here. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. That's so. A story about, uh, get the cover of the book. The book is called Portrait. Same fucking book like how it is in Act One. It's an ominous looking guy's symbol at the front cover. And I bet you the Natsuki scene that just happened minutes ago is the same one from Act 1, but distorted. This people trap. I know what the fuck it is by this point. So let's spoil it. It's a book I made. I think about the lamps. Kind of dark and you already made it sound like it was going to be next door, but dark turned out to came from. Uh, you're not a fan of so I think Viper. No, it's not that. I mean, we definitely enjoy these kinds of stories. Don't worry. So, yeah, totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind doesn't seem to be completely different. Is that it's just kind of the story. I have a chance to look at life in a new perspective. On whole things, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless. That's got funny dark quickly and suddenly my ran on. Not again. Sorry. I don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, it's so right then. But I feel stupid. I feel like I shouldn't. No, I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing follow my thoughts, that'll just happen. My whole body and that one's distorted. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry that if I end up saying something strange, please stop me if I start talking too much. That's, I really don't think you need to worry. It just means that you're passionate about reading. I only can do this is listen. Slush Club after all. That's that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. Oh shit, that was scary. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieve the book, put it into my bag. It's fine if I sit, right? Flip, I sit, slip a seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, sure. She's a little apprehensive. That's sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something that I'm not used to. That is reading with company with someone I see. Or just tell me if you end up distracted, if you or anything. Alright, open the book and start the prologue. So understand that Yuri means about reading and company. As I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. I look like she's reading on my book instead. Sorry. I was just. It was just what? The text went by quickly though. I didn't get a chance to fucking read it. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, uh, hey, here, this should work, right? I sat at my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Uh, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we, once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. Instead, I use my right hand to hold the book up open. I guess to make this kind of difficult, certain page here. Okay, same scene as Act 1. Just as I was reading, turn the page. I'm sorry, got distracted here. Basically, I was reading. We continue to read. I don't relate to this kid at all. Not really. Thinking, wait a second, guessing that she said that, all that. Uh, what are you talking about? Sorry. Thought we meant to something else or something else. Never mind. Except, I think that fucking smile is different. I think that's the difference between a thing. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why it came into my head. Uh, Yuri, are you going crazy, girl? Are you alright? Yuri, you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your brain is a little like breathing. He puts her hands on her chest, heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. Just need some water. Don't push yourself. Every time someone particularly rush out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Viper? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Barry was acting a little strange, I guess. So, you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. That sounds fucking cold. That sounds fucking cold, manga. I'm just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Barry just does it sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Right, say so. Anyway, sorry to share poems with each other. Uh, should we wait for Yuri? Well, it might be a while. I just figured out we could start without her. Is that okay? We're just asking. Stand up. To make a mental note where I left off, but flip it back into my bag. Alright, let's go back to Natsuki's real quick. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out a kind of protein bar. Goes at Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. He snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you not to give. She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing into her mouth. Don't worry, Viper. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep snacking my back for. Anyway, why don't we all shit pump now? Uh, all right. So in Yuri's version, you start the sharing poems thing without her, and in Natsuki's thing, it's all three of them. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.